In this video, I'm going to be recapping Arsenal's 2025. Their first game of 2025 was actually on New Year's Day. It was against Brentford. They won 3-1, and Burma would open the scoring, but then Jesus, Marino, and Martinelli would score. Their next game was against Brighton. Juan Yer would score in the 16 minutes, but then João Pedro would score a penalty in the 61st minute. This game would finish 1-1. The next match was a Carabao Cup match against Newcastle. I don't remember if there's a semi-final up, but they lost 2-0. Isak and Gordon would score. Arsenal's next match would be against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Bruno Fernandes would score for Manchester United, and then Gabriel would score for Arsenal. And then Manchester United won 5-3 on penalties. The next match was the North London derby. Solanke would score an own goal, and Trossard would score for Arsenal, and Son would score for Tottenham, but Arsenal won this match 2-1. The next match was a 2-2 draw against Aston Villa. Martinelli and Kai Havertz would score for Arsenal. Tielemans and Watkins would score for Aston Villa. Arsenal would go on to win their next 4 matches, including a 5-1 victory against Manchester City. They would lose their next match 2-0 to Newcastle. Murphy and Gordon would score. This was the second leg, by the way. The next match was against Leicester, where Raheem Sterling...
Off the most diabolical, disastrous, catastrophic, egregious, deplorable abomination of a performance of all time.
But anyway, Marino scored 2 goals and Arsenal would win 2-0.
We would lose against West Ham. And then we would draw to Nottingham Forest. And then we would destroy PSV. And then we would draw to Manchester United. And then we would draw against PSV. And then we would beat Chelsea 1-0. And then we would beat Fulham 2-1.
As you can tell, I got a bit tired of talking. But anyway, the next match was against Everton, where we would draw 1-1. And then the next match was... Wait. Is this... I'm kinda just gonna keep playing this music, so,
2,000 years later.
But anyway, the next match was against Brentford. By the way, who slide tackles like this? Must be a bit awkward, because now they're teammates. Anyway, the next match is... Wait. You can probably tell I really like playing that music. Wait. Okay, no more of that music. Anyway, the next match was a 4-0 victory against Ipswich. We drew the next match against Crystal Palace, and then we lost in the Champions League against PSG. And then somehow we lost at home to Bournemouth. And then we lost in the semi-final second leg again to PSG. And then we lost to the future champions, Liverpool. And their second to last match of the season was against Newcastle, where they would win 1-0. And their last match of the 2024-2025 season would be against Southampton, and they would win 2-1. But that's going to be pretty much it for the video. There is going to be a part 2 where I recap all the matches in 2025 from the 2025-2026 season. That'll come out later, soon. But that's going to be pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. That's going to be pretty much it. So, see ya!